Hello there guys, it's Vader here, and today we're reviewing Led Zeppelin by Led Zeppelin. Traditionally called Led Zeppelin 1, is released January 13th, 1969. And the members of the band includes Robert Plant on vocals, you got Jimmy Page on guitar, freaking John Paul Jones on bass, and John Bonham on drums, the legend. Also, all of them are legends. And a few different instruments in there as well, and the album is about 44 minutes long, and it has 9 songs, and let's just jump right into it. Alright, the first track of this album is Good Times, Bad Times, and this it's a classic. This song, it's good. It's like one of their freaking classics, dude. I gave this song 7.4 out of 10. Now, the next song on the album is probably one of my most favorite Led Zeppelin songs. Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You is probably the song that got me into drumming in the first place because of John Bonham. That is one of the first songs like I could see how to play it. I saw how to play that song. I figured out just by listening. I was like, oh, wait, I think I could probably play this. And I went and I tried, and then heck, I could play it. Babe. This is a good song, and it's one of John Bonham shows his drum, one of the best songs that shows off his drumming. And just for that, and how much influence this song has influenced my drumming and all that, I'm gonna have to give this song a 9 out of 10. It's it doesn't get old every time you hear it, and just how it just goes the builds up, and how it goes back just to soft instrumental, then it ramps more up. Now the next song on the album is Shook Me. It has screaming in it, so Robert Plant's traditional kind of screaming he does, and whenever he sometimes it can be a bit odd, but it has a good instrumental to it, and just for that, it is a good song, but it wasn't one of their top tier ones for me, so I had to give it about a 5.6 out of 10. The next song, Dazed and Confused. I like the riff on this one, and the ending. It's a good song altogether, so I really like this one, so I gave it a 7 out of 10. Now, the next song, Your Time Is Gonna Come. It's a bit slow, and this one, and I think, it was this one and the next one. I didn't even notice the song changed on the album. And yes, most of the time, if I do have the album on record, whenever I do go and review it, I'll try to listen to it on vinyl most of the time, but can always do that. But thankfully for this situation, I had this one on vinyl. And so, Your Time, like I said, Your Time Is Gonna Come. It's a bit slow, and I didn't even know it transitioned to the next song until near the ending. So I gave it a 5 out of 10. It wasn't their best, but it's still a good song. The next song, Black Mountainside, it's alright. And I wasn't big on this one either, so I gave this one just a 5 out of 10. Now the next song is a really good song, I think. Everyone's doing their part. It's everybody's playing their instrument as best they can, showing off. And it shows they're having a good time, and it sounds good, and communication breakdown is, I'd have to say, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. And the next song, number 8 on the album, I Can't Quit You Baby. It's a bit slow, I thought, but I thought it was still a good song nonetheless, but one of their lesser ones. So I had to give it about a 5 out of 10. I give it a 5 out of 10. Now the last song on the album, How Many More Times. This song is also, especially drumming wise too, this is a really good song. Especially to play on drums. And John Bonham, all of his fills and how he plays the drums is just excellent. And I'd have to give it a 7.8 out of 10. Now, my top 3 songs on this album. Of course, you could already tell, was Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You. Easy. Easy. Secondly, the second song, the second best song on this album, I believe, is How Many More Times, personally. And the third best is Good Times, Bad Times. Now, my least favorite song on the album, however, is probably either Your Time Is Gonna Come or Black Mountainside. They're alright, but it's nothing like the top three. My overall thoughts on this album. Okay. Now is when I can really dig deep in here. It's great. Everyone, this is like one of the rock, especially for rock, this is one of the, like, big, really big albums, like, from the old rock and roll. Like, you got Dark Side of the Moon, then what do you got after that? Led Zeppelin 1, most of the time, and anymore, like, you got your Beatles and all that, but this is based, so many bands, this influenced this album, and it's just the foundations of rock and roll, like, not like 50s style, but like more current rock and roll, like, still relevant. It's still relevant till this day, and how each person is like, it does such a good job, especially how Robert Plant's unique voice and all of like John Bonham's groovy fills, and how he plays the drums and how he's so energetic with it. Heck, it's even his speed is, in a way, it influences metal as well. You could say, you could argue. John Paul Jones, I'm not a big bassist, but I could tell he's doing a good job. I mean, I don't know much about bass, but those bass lines, it's pretty good. And some of those other instruments, what were they? Does it say? What was it? Organ, that's it. And harmonica. And just everything in this, it's just a good album altogether, and like one of the most foundations of rock and roll. Heck, I'd say this is on the Mount Rushmore of like rock albums, because you got Led Zeppelin 1, Pink Floyd, or Dark Side of the Moon. That's one of the most big ones. I need to do that too. I got it on vinyl. But, and then you got Cream, I can't remember, Sunshine in Your Love album. That's a great one. I could just dig deep, but that's for another video and another time. I hoped that, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, that, not hope, but I was going to say, like I said, this is just a good album altogether, and I'm just rambling on at this point. Good song. Wrong album though. Next time. Alright, well, I hope you guys, well, not outro yet. I gotta give the album rating. This album, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. This is a really good album. Especially all the different songs gets you amped up. Some of these is just nice and chill and slow, instrumental to it, and like I said, it's just a great album. I'd have to give it an 8 out of 10 personally. Like some of the like other ones kind of made it drop down to an 8, because like there's some albums that have like bangers like all throughout, which I'd probably give a 9, but I don't need to explain myself for that rating. So I hope you guys like this video, and make sure to like and comment down below any other albums you'd like to see me review in the future, metal or rock, or maybe some different genres, but probably not rap. Probably not rap. Or country, unless it's like really old. And what was it? Subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I stream or upload a video. And my Twitch is in the bio. And is that all the promoting? Yep. Bat haters, out.